Hello, everybody. Welcome to the shoe.
Hola.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, we're gonna have a debate right now, right?
No.
No. That's the other show that's going on right now.
So yeah, this week, why is the chat not working? All right. For some reason.
Hello, Ronathan. How are you doing tonight?
What's up, Ronathan? This week we're gonna have a little bit of a discussion about things going on with the tournament, things we expect, things we want. So hopefully everyone, there we go. So we can try to answer all questions people have about the tournament. So yeah, here we are, naked and afraid. Wait, no, wrong show.
I'm not naked.
Oh.
I mean, I could be, but that'd kind of get us banned off of Twitch.
So
What's up, Ronathan? By the way, sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, we just got a few key points that we're going to try to cover at the beginning. So yeah, OnlyFans. Yeah, we'll have an OnlyFans for sure.
It's coming.
It's coming, y'all. It's coming. So how's everyone doing tonight? How's it going?
Oh, I'm
Good.
doing all right. Got some work done out in the shop. Getting that laser cutter doing some work for me. So happy there.
Humming, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. Good day. Caught up on the boys,
Nice.
so I'm all caught up, ready for tomorrow. Or wait, Friday.
Yeah, Friday. I need to
Friday
watch. I'm
night.
gonna watch that tomorrow to get fully caught up on it. So
Yeah, I think I'm on episode 3 or 4, so got a little bit to catch up on there. But yeah, no, my son actually came to me a little bit earlier today and was a little upset that his culinary program, since he's staying at home and as virtual, not there in the school, they ended his day a little early so that they could cook pizzas in class. I was like, all right, well, cool. I'll take you up to the store, buy the ingredients. You can make pizzas for dinner tonight. And he was like, all right, cool. And
Nice.
some of the best pizzas I've ever had in my life. So,
awesome.
Wow, that's really good. Shout outs.
Applause.
Clap.
Hopefully next time we go over there and he's cooking, it's not gonna be shellfish.
yes,
I mean, you could have ate it. It's fine.
No. I didn't want to eat if you weren't gonna eat, so.
It's fine. Yeah.
yeah, I'll double check on any food allergies before next time you come over. So,
that's the least you can do. I mean, the least.
Considering my mother's actually allergic to shellfish, you'd think I'd actually check that one more often, but
I mean,
nope.
When you're not used to it, you're not used to it. So
Yeah, that's okay. When my kids were much younger and they very much enjoyed SpongeBob, they really wanted to make Krabby Patties, so we actually had a Krabby Patty party, invited everyone over, including my mother. And it's like, oh yeah, my mom can't eat anything we're serving.
that's hilarious. Oh man. All right. I feel like we're talking. We're talking a little bit too much about shellfish. That the phase of shellfish talk. Yeah, the shellfish talk is over.
The selfish shellfish talk.
That planned segment is done. So yeah, we're just going to cover a few things. If you guys have any questions, please, if you're watching it right now on Twitch, throw it at us. We want to answer any questions you guys have. If you're watching this on YouTube later, I'm going to keep an eye on comments and try to answer as much as you can. Or if you want to send it in Discord, we're able to answer it there. And actually, it's a hive mind. And if we're not up, people will be available to answer those questions in the CR Game Room questions portion. So yeah, me and Ryan were up last night trying to fix bots to try to get that be shown for when people go live with stuff. They can see that, but it may have been a failed event.
Yeah, no, we've got some more work to do.
All right. Oh well. So getting to the tournament itself, the tournament is a limited time sign up for all the events. That's because this is all a package deal, and we wish we could have it all the way up into the last minute on every one of the events. It's just not it. We can't do it because it's a one event in all. So the sign up for the sign up time for the event is going to be the time when the last event, the first event takes place, which is the 9th, so Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Correct, Ryan? Or is it 5:30?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's as soon as the event actually starts.
Mhm.
Though let me see if I can finagle some things here.
Oh God, we didn't finagle it beforehand.
Well, I can. So we're starting 10 a.m. Central Time on the 10th, right?
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
the check-in is
I-
9:30. The matches start
Yep.
at 10. I think is what we had.
I am able to adjust the tickets that when the tickets will still be available for sale.
Okay.
So tickets are available for sale. I now have it through October 10th at 10 a.m. Central Time. So just before the main event.
All right. Well, I'm glad that got fixed now instead of before the. So yeah, you heard it first. The last time for sign up is going to be Saturday the 10th at 10 a.m. Again, the money that goes over for shipping and handling is going to be going to Gamers versus Cancer. It's a good cause. We haven't really talked about it that much because we wanted to make sure that it was the right one.
Yeah, well, and I mean, there's going to be, the Ministry of Dice folks are having a big tournament for it. They're, making their announcement after Worlds. I was trying to actually get some details from them so we could kind of announce it during one of the breaks between matches during Worlds and whatnot. But
This is an annual thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so their annual event, their Gaming versus Cancer event. So, any leftover funds we have from this event will be made as a donation to them for that event.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
cool.
So we're not trying to get rich off this. We're just trying not to be poor from doing this. So that's really the thing.
Yeah, that's really it. Break even.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having a couple of dollars to be able to send over to those guys for that.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be that perfect break even. Yeah, I'd like to be able to say, here's
I
a
was
donation.
talking about us personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what, we'll try to get them something from something that we do because that's a very good cause, and I think with everything going on, it's going to be lost in the shuffle of what to donate and where to donate. Most things are going to things beyond cancer right now, and that's kind of understandable. But also, let's not forget about
the
cancer.
other C word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cancer's kind of going to be here after everything passes, so let's try to worry about that too. So, yeah. Right.
It affects a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
With that said, yes, the ability to purchase your entry, to pay your entry fee is extended up till the start time of the main event. But if you've already signed up, or if after you sign up, you need to adjust which events, which tournaments you're participating in, and you have any issues with it, reach out to us, preferably through Discord, but through whatever means that you can reach us, and we will get you into or out of whichever events you need to.
Yeah, we can't guarantee times on Signal Pigeons, though. We're working on that.
If they can get to us before that, or mail in, if it gets to us before that, that's fine.
We can't depend on mail in. Oh my God, it's so late now. But yeah,
I was trying to make another joke there, but
oh man.
But yeah, so we have had a couple of people who were did the initial sign up before all the side events were decided and realized, I'd like to get in on that side event, and ran into some issues. Don't bang your head against the wall. Just reach out to us. We can take care of it real fast for you. So
Real quick,
we'll get you all taken care of.
You do have to already have a paid ticket.
Yeah.
For us to be able to do that, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that covers a big portion of what we were going to talk about. That carries us through like the first
2 paragraphs of our document there.
We didn't prepare much because we thought everyone would have questions, and we want to answer all the questions that people have. So again, throw it out there. We'll keep track of the questions. Getting to a little bit of an announcement. You want to announce this because you snagged it, the guests?
So we tried our hardest, folks, to make this as official as possible of Worlds. If you actually saw our initial announcement on it, we called it, the Dice Master Worlds event. But we were very politely asked to change it to Online Worlds, and we very happily accommodated that.
Because we're not official.
Yeah,
and we know that.
In that conversation,
we ain't Facebook official.
I did ask if Jimmy would like to join us commentate for the event, and he not only agreed to it, but was very enthusiastic on it. I asked him if he wanted to keep it a surprise. He was like, "No, let everyone know. Let the cat out of the bag on this one. Let's get it going." So he can't commit that he'll be here all day with us, but he's going to be there at the beginning of the day to start the tournament off with us.
And
so,
nice.
Joe let the cat out of the bag last night on my stream, and I was like, "What the? We didn't even announce that yet."
Yeah. So yeah, Jimmy, if you're not aware who Jimmy is the product manager for Dice Masters with WizKids.
Yeah.
So he's as high up the food chain as it gets, other than the creators of the game. So
anyone that you'll ever meet,
really
he's the
exciting.
highest one that you'll meet, most likely. So yeah.
So
that's pretty cool.
I can't say for certain, but he may bring some tidbits of spoiler information with him. I don't know.
God damn it.
No promises.
Ryan hasn't told us anything about what's going to be happening with him here, so we have no fucking clue.
That's more hopeful thinking on my part.
Okay.
I haven't gotten him to agree or commit to anything other than agreeing to come on and commentate with us for a little bit. So,
or did he? Man, and we might have some other people in the booth with us through the time. Joe said something about Ross wanting to hang out with us for the stream. We don't know. I reached out to him directly to see if that's true. We'll see. If he's not streaming it, he may want to jump on with us. And anyone that wants to stream, by all means, contact us. Let us know that you want to be a dedicated streamer for it. We'll set up a room for you.
Yeah, if you are a dedicated streamer, we will assign you. Usually we assign 2 rooms, a primary room and a backup room, so you can kind of bounce between them to get different matches and whatnot, and not worry about other dedicated streamers streaming the same match. And we'll get you set up with that, and you can go. If you'd rather just jump into whatever matches you want, we'll tell you these are the rooms you can't go into, and you can have fun there. With that, I guess we should kind of talk about the what everyone has always asked about on previous events, which is where are we going to be hosting the rooms?
Yep.
So as many of you have known, we have been looking for alternatives to Hangouts. We're not saying Hangouts is bad, but Google has announced the death of Hangouts. It's it's being rolled into Meets, and Meets has a timeline on it as far as you can only have up to a 1 hour session and stuff like that. So it's doesn't work for us for what we use, the way we use it. Because of the big C thing going around, they've delayed it, but the official deadline's passed, so who knows now?
Yeah, they're walking around with it with a shotgun ready to knock it out, honestly.
Yeah.
And if you know anything about Google, when they are ready to end something, it ends. So just so you know.
Yeah. We have been looking around at alternatives and whatnot. And we know that people have had some issues with Jitsi. And we've worked on those as best we can. So what we've decided for these events if it is a Swiss round, so whether it's the side events or the main event, the Swiss rounds portion of it, we will use hangout rooms. When we make the change to the top cuts for the main event, we will switch to Jitsi rooms. Again, I've been on record on multiple podcasts and multiple websites discussing the reasons behind them. I'm not going to rehash them here unless we run out of time and need filler. Or are short on time and need filler.
We probably will run out of time and need filler, but whatever.
We'll try to fill it with other things other than the technical jargon that will come out of my mouth when we start discussing that.
Yeah.
But we figure we know most people are comfortable and familiar enough with Hangouts that we are going to leave it that way for the Swiss rounds where we've got the majority of the players.
Makes sense.
We will switch to Jitsi so that we can get the additional quality out of it for the top rounds cuts, which are the ones that most people will go back and rewatch at later dates.
Mm-hmm.
Are going to be the top round cut matches.
Yep.
So that's that there. So for the side events, as those are Swiss only events, those will be full Hangouts. Now, with that said, we've always used those stations as the here you go. Here's a place you can play. But if you've got problems, if it's not working for you, it doesn't mean, oh my God, I can't play. World and sky is falling. Reach out to your opponent and figure out an alternative math. It doesn't mean you are required to play there.
Mm-hmm.
Just let us know. Hey, we're playing in Discord. Okay, cool. Stuff, whatever. Just let us know that you have altered where you're going to be playing so that if you have a question and we need to jump in to monitor it or, see what's going on, answer the question, we can easily find you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I mean, we're not here to tell everyone how all tournaments should run and everything like that. We're just giving an outline of how the tournaments run that we put on and we help with. And people tend to like the way that they're done. But if you want to do it a different way or don't like the way we do it, that's fine. That's fine. It's really fine. You can play in a different room, play in a different means of doing it. But you have to be able to be gotten to easily. For us in this tournament, if there's a judgment call, we have to be able to get in there and make a judgment call. So that's why we have the rooms available that everyone can see. And we want to know where you're playing. So if we do have to jump in, it's not a, hey, you need to stop your time. It'll be just all right, I'm going into that room real quick. Be right back. And that's it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, I know that's one of the big question marks people usually have is if they ask a judge question, does that stop the clock? And the official answer is no. The clock does not stop unless the judge tells you to stop your clock.
Mm-hmm.
In most cases, what will happen is you'll ask the judge question, and the best way to do that is in the Discord channel to use the tag the @judge, which will notify all of the judges that you are asking a question, and ask your question. Judge will then attempt to answer the question. If they can answer the question quickly, everyone moves on. If the question takes a little bit of time, the judge may tell you, okay, go ahead and add an extra minute to your clock.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it takes a much longer time to resolve the answer, they may tell you, pause your clock while I research this. Okay? But the judge has to tell you to stop your clock. You don't just get to stop your clock because you make a judge question.
So if you're in the main event, you're in the side event, do you want them to put the judge question in the actual event on the Discord or in the main hashtag Worlds 2020? So say you're inside
so
event
it depends
1, Friday.
In the event that they are playing in. So if it is in the middle of side event 1, then they put it in that event. If it's in the main event, it would be in the Worlds 2020.
Cool.
Okay.
So,
yeah. The reason that is, Troy and I have been working, and I say we. Troy has been doing all the coding. I've been doing all the testing, or most of the testing. of upgrading and implementing the Dice Masters bot from Dice Masters Online that he created onto our server and upgrading it to support multiple tournaments simultaneously. And so you will be able to report your winning, do your fellowship vote, all that stuff, but it has to be in that channel to count for that event.
Gotcha.
So we really want you, if it's something to do with a specific event, whether it's asking the bot, asking us, or anything, needs to happen in that channel.
Cool.
I just got confirmation from Ross. He will be joining us at some point. He doesn't know when, so look forward to that.
Awesome.
We'll be more than happy to see him whenever he can join us. So.
Cool the bean. And just so everyone is aware, if you go to the actual Discord, if you're in our Discord under the subtitle or under the title Worlds Event and Chat, you have a chat for Worlds 2020, which is the main event, Side Event 1, Side Event 2, and Side Event 3. Each one of those has the actual format for each day or each event within it. So you can see all that in there.
And if again, since the bot is in there, if you need to be reminded what the event is, it's the .format command. I'll type it in the chat here. Oh, I did not like that because it, so it's there we go. Without the quotes there, the .format, and it will bring up the format of the event.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make sure whether you are registered for the event or not, you can type that command and it will list out all of the participants in there.
.list.
Yep.
.list.
Yep.
So my other question, and this is something that when I was submitting my teams, we weren't doing it this way with the submit. So if I have my teams ready to go for whatever event, say I'm playing an event, side event 1, I go to side event 1, paste the link to the team builder, and then hit .submit.
No, you type .submit space and then the team builder URL.
Gotcha. So .submit space, paste your URL, hit enter, and it'll submit your team for you. And it'll disappear from within the chat so nobody can see your team,
but
correct?
It sends you a private message letting you know your team that you submitted.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So you get a private message back letting you know that your team has been submitted.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I know Troy was working on, and I haven't tested this one to make sure, is that it lets you know which event that team was submitted for as well, or what channel it came from, just so you can easily remember which one is which. But yeah, the message you submit, the message you use in that channel to submit your team gets erased, so it's not in there for people to look back at or whatnot. You get that private message. If you need to update your team, just submit the updated URL. So unlike what for the and this is more for you guys here, it will only keep the most recent one in there. So this won't work for our 2-team takedown, whereas you could have multiple from the same person.
Okay.
Whatever the most recent team they submit is what it'll have.
I have an idea about that also, by the way, with this new bot, of a way we could do that from now on, but that's after the stream. That's a
whole nother conversation and a conversation we have to have with Troy.
Cool.
So,
and just to reiterate what Ryan just said, the last submission that you put in is what team will be registered for that event. So just remember that you can change it up till the last submission, whenever it's cut off.
What is the cutoff for the events to submit teams?
So officially, the cutoff to submit your team is up until the event goes live.
Okay.
So I personally highly suggest you submit your team before you check in for the event. Make sure your team is submitted before you check in. Okay? There's no way I can force that, though.
Yeah.
So,
what's up, Breaking? We're just talking about our Worlds event we're putting on. I wonder if you're going to have jokes today. But
there's no wondering. We know he's going to have jokes.
Okay.
The question is how much is he going to be able to make us laugh with those jokes today? So,
Oh my god, I'm a big fan of whiteboards. I find them quite remarkable.
Oh my
I
god.
like
Okay, okay. Let's not get into the jokes. Let's not get into jokes on the street. We got a
Okay.
lot to cover. We got a lot to cover. Sorry, breaking. This is not the show for us to like repeat your jokes. Sorry.
I'll read them though.
Yeah.
I won't read them out loud for the guys, but I'll read them.
So
Cool.
Okay.
So we covered how to contact the judge. We covered where to go within the Discord. If you have questions, ask them in the event chat itself. We talked about how to submit your team with .submit and then space with your URL. How to get the format for said event .format and then .list. What does that do again? I already forgot.
.list will list out the participants of the
Oh,
event,
there
so
you
you
go.
can make sure you are
That's how you
properly
check to see if
registered
you're
for it.
there. You go. Registered.
Goldfish Robert over there. What are we talking about
I
again?
forgot. How did I get here?
Additionally, with the .list, it will show you your challenge name, and if you've
Ah.
associated your challenge name with your Discord name, it will show that association. And if not, it gives you the instructions on how to create that association.
For sure.
So that way people can easily see, I'm going to be playing against Mr. McCat. I know that's MC Cat on Discord.
Yeah.
Or Ella Foot is Elliot. It gives the very quick, who's this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this MFer? Who's this guy?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Also, we are going to be doing other prizing besides just the top 2 in side events and top 8 in the main event. That's going to be handled through Fellowship, and that's going to be handled in voting. We can't see the spoon. There we go.
Oh, yeah, my green screen's probably destroying it a little bit.
It hates it.
It hates it.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's too bright of a light there. Can I shadow it a little bit? There you go.
It looks good, man.
Like that. Let's see.
It's coming through. Okay.
Ooh.
That would be a promo, or not prototype.
Oh, what card is that?
Nefarious Broadcast Prototype Basic Action.
Oh,
if it was Robert, he would just keep it.
Yeah.
I've got some other stuff on the laser cutter right now. I've got a couple other ideas of stuff brewing. But this brings up a topic of conversation we've talked about that we're still not sure on. So if you're in chat, I guess you could give us some feedback here of how are we going to vote, not just vote for Fellowship. That we know, but we usually do a raffle, a raffle prize. And it's usually whoever is not in the top cut gets tickets into the raffle. And usually we make it to where you have to go through all the rounds of Swiss. But the last couple of events, the UK Games Expo, Roll for the North, they started giving multiple tickets based on some criteria. I believe both of those was based on the number of wins you got in the Swiss rounds. And I'm not entirely a fan of that method.
He doesn't like winners. You heard it here first. Ryan doesn't like winners.
Well, no, I mean, my thought is, everyone's trying to get those wins to get into the top cut.
Yeah.
It really sucks that person, that person who's really just having that bad day and just doesn't make it work. So I personally was thinking, flip it, and you get a raffle ticket per loss. Chris is, of course, not a fan of that. And Chris, looks like Ronathan's actually on your side, which is you just get a ticket per round that you participated in.
I like that.
That's the best of both worlds right there.
And you only...
Right, so that just gives everyone, again, that gives everyone the same number of tickets, though, because everyone has to complete through the whole tournament. And so everyone would get 5 tickets. Well, then what's the point of why not just give everyone 1 ticket?
Well, first or last, it doesn't really matter. Second or last, it doesn't matter at that point. But it gives you incentive to stay in. Yeah.
Well, agreed. The incentive to stay in, if you stay in and you complete to the last round, you get your raffle ticket.
Yeah.
That's how we did it with the Earth X Origins in one big weekend.
Yeah.
You just got one ticket. You completed it. If you stayed all the way, you had to stay all the way to the very end though to get your ticket. The one exception we gave was for Super K because of the family incident that happened, and we weren't gonna take that away from her just because of that. That was way outside interference.
Yeah, I would even say that you could get a ticket per round that you played in, and you get a bonus one for staying the whole entire time. That way, you still get raffle tickets if you stay, or if you don't stay, but it's not going to be as many as someone that stays the whole entire damn time, and giving them a bonus. I don't know. I don't like giving tickets to people who win, and I don't like giving it to people who lose, because in the end, they all participated in the end and wanted to have fun and hang out, and I don't want to penalize anyone for being not playing well or not having good rolls, or someone that's having good rolls and then they don't get the amount of tickets that they should. That's really what it comes down to for me, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Most likely I'm wrong. I don't know.
I never win anything, so I don't care how we do it. So I'm kind of desensitized to any of raffles because I never win.
Yeah, you're not eligible to win any of these anyway.
No, I'm just talking about in general. I never win any raffles, so I don't care how we do it.
We've got so much stuff going on. I'm kind of leaning just to the idea of a ticket for completing. Everyone just gets one ticket for completing, and that way it just makes it a lot easier. Again, with the multiple events, the long day, all that stuff. We don't want people waiting around an extra 10, 15 minutes while we tally things up and create the raffle board and all that stuff, That's
the other issue. There's more work.
This is a lot. There's 4 events total, and trying to figure out all of that seems like a lot.
Well, that's the next thing is the raffle for all, side events and main event. Are we doing one raffle for all of it? Are we going to do individual raffles for each one? Or are we only going to do raffle for the main event?
This guy's got raffles over here, people. He's got raffles.
We have the technology. I mean, we have the prize support.
We've got pricing. I'm not worried about pricing. I mean,
the problem would be the shipping on just adding more things to ship.
Yeah,
unless the same person wins.
Extra foils that I have.
We're at this point, we don't want to cut too much into how much we're giving to charity. Let's remember that.
Agreed. Yeah. That's where I'm thinking we just need to do one raffle. We can do the raffle the following Wednesday and have it based off of all 4 events.
Me and you were on the same wavelength. I was just thinking that, and I was like, yeah, I think we should do that so people don't wait around. Like, we're going to be, I'll be honest with everyone, we're going to be dog-ass tired on Sunday when we're done. Like,
we're going to be dog-ass tired at the end of Saturday, and we still have a full Sunday to do. So
this is true. This is true. This is very true. So tune in Wednesday for the raffle.
So I think we will do the raffle itself. Now the fellowships will be voted at the conclusion of each event.
We're gonna do a fellowship for each one.
Yeah, there will be a fellowship for each event.
Okay.
And it will be done at the conclusion of the Swiss rounds. So we're not going to make everyone stay around for the top 8 cut for the fellowship voting.
Okay, cool.
So, and that leads into kind of one of the next points is, especially, for the main event, when and if and when there will be a break.
Yes.
And yes, there's going to be a break. We can't do this all in one sitting the whole time.
We can't.
Yeah, Robert,
right now
we can't.
Right now, we will do a break between the Swiss and top cuts.
Okay.
Normally at live events, that's a 1 hour break that we would do, but because this is an online event and we don't want people walking off and all that stuff,
We're doing
I
5
personally
hours.
Shut up, Robert.
I think we need to leave it at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, 30 minutes, fine.
But we may call an audible on that the day of, depending upon how things are going and what the top cut players request.
Yeah.
So.
Or how insane we are at the time and how much sanity break we need.
Yeah. I mean, how little brain power we have left. You might be able to talk us into a whole lot at that point. Who knows?
Yeah. Striptease, Dice Master. Who knows?
Sorry. Dice Masters After Dark takes on a whole new context there.
Hello.
But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait for this. Yeah. Deuce.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Just don't take your phone with you, so you won't be in there forever.
Yeah.
If we get enough people in it to make it a 6-round Swiss event, we will also put a break in between rounds 3 and 4. But if it's only 5 rounds, we're gonna power through it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, let's try to make us have a long, like a break in between the 3rd and 4th round. Let's try to do that, everyone. Let's do that.
Yeah. The more people, the better.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff up for prizing in this tournament. And I think it's going to be great. It's going to be fun.
And if you have issues with something going on and you need to talk about something going on and you need to just contact us directly if you have an issue. We are more than willing to help out and work with you. We just need to know the situation because we can't go over every situation on this live stream because that's a lot of things that could go on.
If you've got a rules interaction that you want validated before the event, whether it's for the 10-10, the Golden, Global Escalation, or the main event, let us know. We will be more than happy to let you know how we would rule it so that you've got it answered beforehand.
And we will not tell Joe. Joe is in the tournament. We will not tell Ben. Ben he's not in the tournament yet, but I'm sure he's going to come out of the woodwork for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Factory set. I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, man. If you're playing for Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets, he'll put his pink slip on the line. I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
All right. I think that's pretty much it that we had for discussion for the Worlds. So
yeah,
sign up, please.
Sign up. Please sign up. It's gonna be great. You get $8 gets you access to 4 events. You don't have to play in all 4 if you don't want to, but why not? Sounds like a fun time. Again, we wanted to try to give everybody the Worlds weekend experience, but in an online form from the comfort and safety of your home. So, yeah, I mean,
actually, while we're here, Ronathan actually just signed up for the tournament. So,
shout outs to Ronathan. Thank you for signing up,
Ronathan.
man.
So, at worst, you're donating to $8 to charity and having fun with a bunch of people that are interested in the same game as you. At best, you're winning some awesome prizing.
So just to let everyone know, for side event 1, we currently have 9 players signed up. For side event 2, we've got 9 players signed up. For side event 3, we have 8 players signed up. So as it stands right now, all of them will fire off.
Hell yeah.
For the main event, we are up to 15 players. So I want to see that double for the main event, guys. I know we've only got a couple of days left here. So
I want to see 40 to 45 people in that.
I would love to see it triple.
Yeah.
But I need to see it double here,
Ryan did a lot of hustling for the pricing. He's all hustled out for the year.
Yeah. We're done. I'm spent, and blast it out on your, to any of your Dice Master friends. Go, dude, have you signed up for it? If you haven't, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
exactly.
Oh, we made that video, the announcement video for the Worlds event for everyone to share. Like, you can share it with anyone. it's not something that we're trying to hide. That's for sure. We put it on Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook, YouTube.
We are not the greatest at self-promotion. Let's just be honest. We aren't.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be blasted everywhere tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, probably multiple times a day. I don't know. Chris is off tomorrow, so
You will see me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So also, I want to give a big shout out to DM North and Ministry of Dice, both for sponsoring one of the 3 side events.
Mhm.
So,
And Troy from Dice Coalition for helping with
Oh.
our botting needs.
yeah. So, Troy, you know, Troy's getting a personal fellowship vote from me if I have an opportunity to make a vote for the work he's put in for the bot for us. So,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're not bot makers, and we don't play one on TV either. So there's
It's
that.
true.
Robert was
It's
close to getting that
100% true.
acting career going for bot maker, but I mean,
Didn't work. I lost to a toaster. They went with the actual robot.
oh
it.
man,
You hate to see it, folks.
you hate to see it. So yeah, and we had a question from Laurier. We already went over that a little bit. When are teams due for side events? And he asked that in our Discord. Shadow kind of already answered that, and
yeah. So again, the official answer is up until the start of the event. My personal request is submit it before you check in.
Yeah.
Check-in is open for the 30 minutes before the event starts. So I'm not asking for a lot, folks.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of the same people that are joining the tournament are people that have been playing in tournaments online, so they're kind of familiar with the way that it goes. But if you're not, generally you have your team submitted before the event. 30 minutes, you go to challenge and check in, let everyone know that you're ready to roll, and hopefully you do have your team submitted. If you don't, get it submitted at that point in time so that
Actually,
the event
you
can fire
you don't
off.
even have to go to challenge to check in anymore. The bot will let you check in with dot check in.
Yeah. So
Oh, another. There's a lot of commands here, man. Dot check in. Another one.
And I mean, if you're not ready by the time check-in's over, we move on without you. I'm so sorry, but we've got to have a start time. And
we have a whole day of events going on. We can't wait. I mean, if you let us know ahead of time, maybe it's like 5 minutes, maybe. But really, we want to fire off the event right when.
Well, in a scenario like that, what we would
changes.
probably do is say, "Great, cool. We'll manually check you in, and you will just forfeit your first round, and you continue on in the second round." But we're really we're not wanting to delay the event, waiting on just one person.
Yeah,
True
we will accommodate you and just have you forfeit that first round, and you can join in the second rounds and later. Sure.
Yeah.
But
Everyone
we're not
else
going to make everyone wait.
Everyone else's time is just as important as everyone else's. So, and there's people around the world that it's late for them already.
Yep.
So.
Yes, that's the other thing. This is a legit Worlds event taking place all over the world.
Yeah.
On the
we've
line,
actually, I want to say this to you guys. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but we've actually gotten a lot of people thanking us for being very accommodating time wise, to try to make this work for our international players and whatnot. And I know internally between all of us, we had a lot of discussion as to when to start this event for that exact reason.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure you guys were aware it didn't go unnoticed. So
nice. Well, we appreciate y'all noticing that. And we really did want to try to include everybody.
Yeah.
That's why we wanted to have it early, because I think we're 6 hours difference from the UK side. So it's like if we have it as early as possible, we're having it as early as comfortably as we can in the morning, and have it at a decent time on that side of the pond. So
yeah.
Well, and that's why there's that really, really early one Sunday morning for us.
Yep.
That's very much, and that's the one the MOD guys are sponsoring. That one is purely, or not to say purely, but that one was specifically picked for that time and whatnot, to be very accommodating for the international players, and still doable by US based players.
Yep.
Arch and those guys out on California time. Yeah, I'm sorry on that one, guys.
Yeah.
But it's about
gonna be
time
rough for
someone
somebody.
the U.S. had to take the short stick on that one.
Exactly.
Here's the other thing, though. Half the people in all of our tournaments are international players.
Right.
We have to accommodate them. If people are upset that we accommodate the international people, I'm sorry. They're half our participants. We will accommodate the international people.
And I mean that's why we looked at all of our participation from the last several events we've done, and it's one of those international players are a very large portion of our player base.
And we're not just talking about Canada.
Be accommodating as possible for them to make this a true online worlds event. So.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I mean, if you play Dice Masters and you're anywhere in the world, we'll be here for you. If you're on another planet playing Dice Masters, how the fuck are you watching us? But we'll try to be here for you too.
They obviously have the technology if they're on another planet.
That's true.
I welcome my alien overlords. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the game of Dice Masters. So
you and me both. Real quick, I just want to run through the events. So Friday we have our modern. It's going to be the modern 10x10 brought to you by DM North, right?
-3.
That is Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time.
Yep, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check-in is at 5:30.
Yeah, 30 minutes before for all the events.
Alrighty, so the bands for that one is going to be Becky Lynch, Made in Ireland, The Godcatcher, Famous Walking Statue, and Thor, Jormungand's Sphere. So that's going to be the Friday event.
Robert
Saturday
got that in one take. Also, when he said Jormungand's Sphere, he got it in one take. Yeah. I'll give it to him on that. So
hell yeah. Then we have our main event kicking off at it's going to be, that's the main event, Modern Constructed. Obviously, I don't even know if I said Modern Constructed in the video that we put out, but I think that should be common knowledge, I would hope. If not, I apologize for not saying it. It's Chris's fault. He's the director.
I made him undress slowly for it, and he put his clothes back on fast, so I don't know.
That kicks off at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check-in time is 9:30 for that event. And then we have event number 3, which is, number 2, which is going to be the, hold on, I got to do the format thing. Oh, here it goes. That's going to be Global Escalations. And that's going to have additional bands, including all the Professor X's from Uncanny X-Men, all the Morphing Jars from Yu-Gi-Oh!, all the Doom Caliber Knights from Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Clayface Relentless. That's going to kick off at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check-in is at 8:30.
If you protest any of the bands during the event, doesn't matter. We're still going to move on with the event. So if you plan on protesting, like we've heard from hints of from some other people, we're going to move on. You can protest all you want.
Those bands were not, quote unquote, picked by us.
Yeah.
That is based off of the recommendation of WizKids, based off of the last 2020 Modern rotation announcement. They put those on the list of, we're looking at, these as well. So we took that recommendation and we're putting it in play here. So
and we could submit the data to them and let them know this is what happened during this event. So
right.
Heck yeah, and I think that's really cool. And our last event, which is a golden event, is going to kick off at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. Check-in time for that is going to be 5:30. Just straight up golden, normal WizKids bands. We're looking forward to that one. I want to see how all of the new stuff does. I only
believe there's only 5 cards banned in golden.
Yeah. Ring of Magnetism.
So there's Swords of Revealing Light and
Ring of Magnetism, I think, is one.
Yeah, that's
there's the 2 basic actions: Swords of Revealing Light and Relentless.
Relentless. Yep.
And then what's the other 2? Dice.
Is Bard banned? Bard's not banned, is he?
No.
Yanti Pureblood?
No, I don't believe so. Hold on, let me pull it up here.
Cosmic Cube?
No.
Ronathan, are you just naming things that you hate, or are these actual bands?
So, Relentless and Swords of Revealing Light, Imprisoned, Beholder, Master Aberration, and Ring of Magnetism Action Attraction. Those are the only banned cards in Golden.
Cool.
So
Yep.
you want to pull out a Cosmic Cube Super Rare Yanti or a King Black Bolt, or I actually, this was an event I thought about doing, and I was looking at a Nabi Gabi collector team.
Nabi Gabi. I like it.
Nabe Gabe.
Nabi
Do it, man.
Gabi.
That sounds awesome. So those are all the events, just really quick wrapped up. We go into more into detail in the pricing in the actual announcement video. So check that out. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody this weekend, seeing everyone playing, see who all signs up. When you get big events like this, people just come out of the woodwork, and I think that's great. I know that there's been a lot of tournaments over the last few months, but I think that's a good thing, man. It just shows that the community is strong, that the online scene is strong, and we want to let WizKids know that the game is still going strong, and they're still putting out products. Even if they get delayed, they're on the docket, and we're looking forward to them. So yeah.
Let's
excited.
say it as loud as we can that we're still here and we still love what you guys are doing. So let's try to do Worlds, and also donate to a good cause.
I can speak from personal experience. They are listening to us as players and looking at what these online non-official tournaments are doing, and looking at how that is interacting and working for the game. So yeah.
And we had Jazzy Mel sign up for a tournament.
Yeah, I saw that and I was absolutely floored. Jazzy, I was hoping to see you in chat tonight, but I haven't seen you here.
No, she's watching the debate.
She's prepping for the Worlds. That's all it is.
But so. Yeah, she a longtime viewer, I believe one of our first viewers of
one of our first Patreons.
Yeah, one of our first Patrons.
One of our first Patreons and whatnot. Has never played Dice Masters before, to my knowledge. Except
I don't think she's playing though. Yeah. I think she signed up as a donation.
Yeah, but even still, it's nice to see her, doing that. I would love to see her participate, and I know anyone that would be playing against her in the at that event would be more than happy to play the game with a new player, even at that level.
Yeah. And we've seen it. We've seen it at events,
at Worlds.
In person.
Oh, yeah. Worlds last year. The father-son combo when the son.
The Henrys.
Yeah, the Henrys.
Yeah, the Henrys. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name. I knew they both were the same name. I just couldn't remember the name. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I know we sound like an absolute broken record when we say this, but the community is probably the reason this game continues to exist, because it is the greatest community I've ever been involved with in an online capacity.
Yep.
Yep. Agreed 100%. As Ronathan said, word. Yeah. It's definitely way more positive, and I will say, like, playing Magic, and I don't play Magic in even in stores when we could go to stores. I played a couple of pre-releases, but that's about it. I wouldn't go every week to go do a Magic event, right?
You did a Magic?
I did a Magic. Looking at the online community for Magic and like the Facebook and stuff like that, man, it's pretty toxic, dude.
Yeah,
You don't see that kind of negativity in Dice Masters whatsoever. You might have someone complain about maybe the way a card is worded, or maybe they just don't like a card. But you don't get that level
of
the
loss of a set. I mean, we've got some people complaining that we're not seeing the Spider-Man set, or we still have some people complaining about the loss of the second Warhammer set.
Yeah. I forgot about the Warhammer set. Like
me personally. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, good. I didn't have anything to say.
Me personally, our interaction with Magic people on our Discord, I enjoy that 100% more than on any other Discord, because we may all talk smack to each other, and it's mostly like the three of us on the channel that play Magic, but we also have people all the time just saying stuff in there, just talking, joking around with us. It's a whole lot of fun. Granted, it's a small portion.
Yeah, it's fun and friendly. Fun and friendly. It's not negative. It's not derogatory. Nobody talks down to each other. It's not my stuff's better than your stuff, that sort of thing. Like you see that in Magic a lot, and you don't see that at all with Dice Masters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am sad about Spider-Man, by the way. R.I.P.
It's being added to the set, right?
Well,
what?
I mean,
They're combining sets.
there's been a couple of rumors on that one. But,
Jimmy straight up said it was being combined. Like
Did he say? I don't think he said that.
He didn't say it was being combined. He said the SKU is being replaced by. So I personally think that means a lot of those cards, they're evaluating those cards and kind of taking the creme de la creme out of that set and going to be releasing them as OP style cards.
Or
Cool.
Or the poo
We
poo
better
of the
get
poo
that
poo.
Aunt May. The Aunt May needs to
Blazer?
come out. Yeah, we need that in our lives.
Yeah, I would love to see a return of Constantine Hellblazer on that one. You know,
Yeah.
I don't care what card you put it on, whether it's Aunt May, whether you bring back Constantine, whatever. I don't care. I want that effect back. Yeah.
Nice. All right, we're getting short on time. Did we touch on everything that we needed to talk about today?
I touched on everything. Yeah.
Hey, you don't touch me there.
Johnny Stormblazer.
I think we covered everything plus a little bit more.
Cool. So just some quick Twitch announcements. Thursday, Joe will probably be on doing some streaming for Thursday night. Friday Night Magic is going to be replaced by tournament coverage. Anything that we have scheduled for our normal days for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be replaced by tournament coverage. Tournament coverage basically takes priority over everything. Yeah. And we'll be back to possibly normal streaming on Monday if nobody dies from all of that work.
You're not seeing me Monday.
Yeah.
I'll be back on Tuesday for sure. On Tuesday, I actually did an art stream for the first time, which I thought went really well.
I thought it was cool.
If you want to check it out as a VOD. What'd you say?
I thought it was cool. I left halfway through, but I watched it on my phone. Didn't tell you that at the time.
I was there for the second half, so it was I got to see the Terry McGinnis stuff. So
nice, yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad you stopped by too, because I was just talking. I was trying to teach, but also I'm not a good teacher of art, so who knows? It was probably all wrong, whatever I told everybody. But yeah, if you're interested, check out the VOD. I'm gonna try to take it down and make a video onto YouTube with it, and we'll probably throw it up there. But it's a VOD. I drew Alf for the first hour, and then the second hour I drew Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond, and that was the second hour. So that was kind of cool.
And it was Alf.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
With 80s theme, so it was greatness.
Oh yeah,
it was pretty
cool.
I
mean he showed it to me, and I was like, dude, the 80s background there is awesome. He's like, yeah, that's what I was going for. I'm glad it came through on that. I'm like, there's no question whether it came through.
That's awesome.
It slapped it in the face.
Straight out of the 80s.
He was asking me about some stuff to put on there, and I was like suggesting it in just the conversation. And I was like, I don't know. What do you think? And he's like, I don't know, man. You wanted me to draw Alf. fuck you, Robert.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with a YouTuber by the name of Davey504.
Oh yeah.
Slapped.
Yeah, slapped like now.
I turned Robert on. I turned him on to Davey504.
Yeah, you did.
It's a funny channel.
I like him. He's funny. But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, we have our follower goal down there. We're still 5 off from hitting our 100 mark. So if you like what you see, give us that follow. Got a Twitch Prime sub just lying around. Feel free to send it our way. If you do check us out on YouTube, be sure to give our videos a like and consider subscribing. We really would appreciate that.
And please don't unsubscribe to try to resubscribe to be the 100. All right, let's not go there. I don't need that extra heartache in my life.
Sorry, I won't do it this time. I promise. But I don't have anything else, guys. I'm good if y'all are.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I'm good.
Cool. Well, then we'll see everybody on Friday.
Yeah.
And Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
Cool.
For that, hit them with the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Let me see you 1, 2 step.
All right. Well, thanks everyone. Leave your questions in the comments below on YouTube, and we'll try to answer anything you got. Until Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll see you then, and be safe, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. That's going to wrap things up for us here in the CR Game Room. Check out our website, crgr.rocks, for all our latest info. There you'll find a link to help support us via Patreon. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Join our conversations on Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for hanging out.